can also show you how you can modify it. Suppose I wanted to increment this by 10 instead of just 1. I can now go to macro. I can view my macro. And this is the macro, it's demo, it's selected, it's in blue. I'm going to edit it. And you can see here where it's recorded every one of the steps that I did. The first thing it did is it picked a range A4. I selected it. Then I did autofill the range, and the range was select, and it goes into here data series. The number of columns is 1, the type, the date. See the step value? I'm going to change that to 10. And here are the rest of the steps that we did in our macro. Now at this point I need to save this because I made a change to it. Well, okay, we'll call it book 1. I can give it my demo. I can do demo 1. Save it. Okay. And I could go exit, close, and return to Microsoft Excel. Now let's see what will happen because we made a change. Control F. There it's incremented by 10. So once you've got those steps recorded, you don't have to record a new one to make a change in it. You can go in there and add in the macro itself, because this is the Visual Basic script that are the commands that are actually, when we click on a GUI, these are the commands that it's actually doing. When I went and clicked on A4, that was range. It identified the range and it was dot select. So this is, and when I finished and I clicked off, I went over to D13 select. So so every time I finish, I'll wind up in that same spot, D13. So we're not asking you to modify these. We're just showing you how you can do some, or to write them from scratch. This is set up to make it very easy for you to use macros. So close it. I could go back here. I'm going to change this to, I'm going to increment that by 0.5. And this time I'm just going to go File, Close and Return. I think it saves it automatically. I'm going to start here, Control F, and there it's incrementing by that. So this is the demonstration of macros for homework. I would like you to implement a simple formula and vary one of the parameters and submit that as homework. I'd want a screenshot of the starting condition where it was just in this case, these two guys, and then what happens at the end of it. And you can make screenshots of those. Let me show you how you do a screenshot. I'd open up Microsoft Word. Here's Word. Open up Microsoft Word, and I would type, let's see, I would do some typing in here. This would be views of my macros, and hit enter, and then I'm going to shrink it down. It's sitting on the hotkey, and I can erase this, delete, and then there's a key on your computer that says print screen. It's PRTSC. I do print screen. I'm going to open up Paint. Here's Paint. I'm going to do Control V because I've taken a screen, so I'm going to paste it in there, and there's my screen. I'm going to go over here where it says Select, and my cursor just changed to a crosshairs, and I'm going to outline this view right here. I'm going to do Control C so I can copy that section. I'm now going to go to my document, and I'm going to do Control V, and my view gets pasted in there. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to right click. I think that went off screen. Let me go up here and do the right click. Right click, there it is. See where it says Insert Caption? I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go View of Beginning of Macro. tell it OK, and it's figure 1. And this appears down there. I hate to see it in blue, I like it in black, so I'm going to change the color of that to black. I got changed. I also like these centered up, so I'm going to highlight both of them, and I'm going to click these on center. And there is the beginning of the homework submission, so I know what to do. Now the next one is view at after I'm running the macro. So I also have to save this guy as some kind of document. View of my macros, that'll be fine. Let me pull this up here. It says view of my macros, we'll save it as that. That's fine. Then I go down here, I move the cursor here, otherwise it puts the figure right at the end of that sentence, and I'd rather have it have room on the page there. Switch back to Excel. I run my macro, Control F. I do print screen again. I go to Paint. I do select all on this file, edit, select all. I do delete, and then I do Control V, and there's a new one. I'm going to show that. It changed the crosshairs. I open this up and hit Control C for copy. Then I go to my Word doc, go Control V, and that gets pasted in now. It just went to the second page. I hate that. Let me drop him down. I don't need him that big. I can shrink him a little bit, and he still doesn't pop up here. So let me go to the next one here, and I'm just going to shrink his size so I can get it on one page. There he is. It's on one page. I'm going to do the caption, and that's going to be after AFT are running my macro. Call it OK. There it's appeared. I'm going to highlight these guys again, change them to black, and center them up. And I also want to see the I switch my cursor down to the end of the caption, and I hit enter. I'm back over here, and I'm now going to do a page break. Insert page break, and we've got a second page started, and this will be my Visual Basic program, which is the macro. And I think I should capitalize Visual Basic. Okay. Now I'm going to hit the enter so I can do that. So I got to go back to Excel. There's the Excel. I'm going to do view. I want to do the macro. View macros. Edit it. This is my baby. Now with this selected, I think I can do Control print screen, and just that guy pops up. Just this one. Let's go look at. Go straight to the document. Control V. Now it printed the whole screen. I could leave that. That'll work. Caption. My Visual VB program. Now if I wanted to make that more readable, I'd put it in Paint and just select this area here. Maybe it was alternate. In fact, let's do that. Let me go back to Excel. Let me do alternate print screen and go back to the document. Where's the document? Recording Excel help, view of my mail. Select this guy, hit Control V. Still didn't do it right. Still didn't do it right. Well, anyway, you'll straighten out your document and get it submitted to me to show me that you've done that as your homework. Delete. Now, why is this guy so big? I thought I got the wrong one. I'm going to delete that. I don't like that. View with my Visual Basic. Go back to Excel. View. Macros. View macro. Edit. I'll just do print screen, take it into Paint. Control V. Overwrites that guy. Click on Select. I just want to see this part here because actually I can go right in. I can do the whole thing. Let me do the whole thing. Control C. Go to the Word doc. Go Control V. Paste in there. That looks pretty good. It's a little big, but I got a whole page for this guy. There it is. Turn them black and center them up. Now initially there's not too much you would need your name on there. You could put headers, you could add more comments. This would be the minimum I'd want you to do for this particular homework assignment. Thank you for watching and have a good night.